So let's have a look at what outfits I have planned for this week. And but that's not only the only thing we're gonna be talking about today. So I actually, as you probably saw in the title of the email announcing this live, there's going to be a giveaway. And actually, when I was preparing for going live, I thought, why just one giveaway? I can do two. So I actually, hello, Raika. Hi, good to see you. So I actually have two giveaways, and I will be announcing them as we go along. So yeah, but let's take a look at the four. Does it also happen to you? Sometimes I'm like, I want to say a number, and then I show a completely different number. Completely different. Number of fingers. So, but this time I mean it. Four work days. One or two, 1.5 actually will be from home. But if you know me, you know that I don't really adjust for work from home situations. I would still wear a blazer. I would still wear shoes. In the wintertime, I even wear boots, and I just love it because I love my uniform. I love, I actually draw inspiration and motivation from clothing. So I would never be able to work in a lounge set. I mean, if it happens, it's because maybe, I'm sick, but not sick enough, to not to be able to do the work that I do. Um, or I don't know, I can't even think of a situation where that would apply. So I would always wear what I've actually what I otherwise would wear for the office. So let's take a look. Da-da-da. And I'm not actually sure whether this is something that I also planned for or showed here on live last week, because I think that's actually the only one that I didn't get to wear, which sometimes happens because actually, why did it happen? Oh, I know, because actually the weather was too shitty, like really, it was raining and whatnot. And I think actually, yeah, it was on Friday. I actually decided to stay home for that reason, even though I'm like always biking in Copenhagen, no matter what the weather is like. And now I also have a metro station just outside of my home, but I just didn't feel like stepping out um of the block. So that's the outfit. I'm just wondering. Yeah, it must be the jogger actually that I really wanted to style. So it's the Tibi crispy nylon jogger that I really like. I'm really happy I found it secondhand through TB Fans. And it's perfect for summer. I hope it's going to be warm enough this week, to actually be able to wear the jogger. On top, and I really wanted to go a little bit like mm, a little bit tone in tone, and then not entirely, but I thought about pairing the white jogger with this baby blue shirt. I would of course roll up the sleeves of the shirt, and then this linen navy blazer, which is unlined and super thin, and almost like my TB crispy nylon blazer, but just less oversized, but still, equally Malibu. I just didn't want to wear the crispy nylon blazer for this outfit because of the jogger. So I wouldn't wear, two same materials in one outfit. I do like to create some kind of friction. I'm not really wearing that many colors. Hello Annika, hello Jess, good to see you guys. So I'm not really a person of that many colors. If you look at my closet over there, so this is my spring summer capsule, and then I would have my blazers over here. Really, it's not a wardrobe that you would say is full of color. So if it's not through color, how can I, create interest? And then I really focus on the textures, and then if I have the possibility of having different textures in one outfit, then this is what I go for. So that's why the linen blazer and not the crispy nylon, because we already have the crispy nylon in the jogger, and then this is just cotton. um yeah, and let's see which shoes I go for. um I think I was considering my beige suede, uh, what do you call them? Sneakers. Just to be able to add some color, actually, because it is a little bit, one dimensional in a way. I mean, maybe two dimensional because of the two um sort of colors, but then I wanted to add something that is a little bit different, so hence beige and hence suede, so yet another texture. Then I have an outfit that has, and by the way, I will be announcing the giveaways as we proceed. So hang in there. um Alrighty. So I have an outfit where I have like an alternative, because it may be the original outfit that I'm hoping to wear is these shorts. They are actually new. I haven't like worn them like in an actual outfit. I think I just wore them at home, just to start wearing them. But it's, I mean, I live in Copenhagen, right? It's really, summer doesn't start before July typically. And I bought them like 2 months ago, so it was really wishful thinking, and I didn't have any like travels to the south of Europe planned. So it's like, what were I thinking, but I thought about pairing them with this lovely exaggerated shoulder or highlighted shoulder t-shirt from Drivan Noten that I have from last year. It's just a cotton t-shirt, but very, yeah, yeah, how would you call it? Like lighter. It's not very stiff. So lighter cotton, and very malleable, in black. And then the shorts are graphite, I guess you would say, dark gray. So I thought about wearing these two together, and then maybe I could actually, just for some contrast, my Mary Jane, silver Mary Janes. I think I have them here. I can show you. So yeah, just for some contrast, these shoes. But if just in case it's just a little bit too cold for shorts, or I would be the only ones wearing shorts in the city, then I'm thinking about wearing these newly found secondhand Tibi pants. I don't know. I don't know the name of the model. It's an old model. Um, they look a little bit big now hanging on the hanger, but they are actually quite slim, I would say. So something that I'm again like reintroducing to my wardrobe, because I've been investing, in large, voluminous, wide leg pants for quite some time. I think we've all had. So I'm trying, something to go a little bit in a new direction. Hello, Kat. Hello, Caroline. Hello, Melissa. Good to see you guys. So this is an alternative, and this is actually a very thin wool. I believe it's wool. Let's check. Is it wool? I am actually quite nerdy as it comes to materials. Okay, so it's actually 53% polyester and then 43% wool and 4% elastin. So yeah, I don't know what to say about this. I mean, I prefer natural fibers, but of course, I mean, it's Tibi, and Tibi, is well, I wouldn't call them a sustainable brand as it comes to materials, but for sure, the materials um are, they work. That's the thing, that they work, and they do what they promise. So here's, and a compromise, I would say. And they are actually, these pens are quite, yeah, they feel light, and they are, light. So even though it's even if it gets hot, it's not going to be too hot in those pens. So then I thought about wearing these two together and still the same shoe, as an alternative. Alrighty. And again, I'm just planning for 4 days of this week, because today was a day off. And hence, I'm also doing the live today. Alrighty. So, another thing that recently was added to my closet, and I'm so happy about it, is a pair of secondhand Brancusi jeans from Tibi in, what do they call it? It's not the bleached one. It's the stonewash. Yeah, the stonewash denim. Hey, Melissa. And I think I remember right from one of the style classes when yeah, they were actually, talking a lot about these materials. And I believe what they said back then is that this is like a pattern. So if you have, if you're like mm, struggling to to put an outfit together with this kind of material, you need to think of this denim as if it was pattern. Okay. And this makes sense, actually. So that is why, I really thought about going super um simple, for the rest of the outfit. So I thought about, it's actually a whole TB outfit for whatever reason, and it's not like all of my closet is TB. It's not. Um, so I thought about this T-shirt in cement, the color that they call cement, and then my Liam blazer vest, actually also secondhand. So if you just look at these two together, this is like super, super simple, right? But then when you add the denim, suddenly you add the pattern, and it really makes sense, because if it was just any other jeans, any other denim material color, we can find. Yeah, I mean, we could even try with these shorts. So we'll be styling them for the next outfit. But this would just be probably, just a light color that is surely, you know, catching your eyes attention, but it's not really pattern. I mean, I wouldn't consider it being pattern. While these ones are. So you wouldn't be, if you added stripes, that would be too much. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good, Raiko, really. So yeah, and I mean they are not easy to find, actually secondhand, but I was lucky to find these together, actually, with a pair of sit jeans from the same seller. So that was good, and in Europe, so that was even better. Yeah, so if you added a top that was striped, for example, that wouldn't work. So that was a lesson that I really remembered, and I'm happy about it. Yeah. Think of a stone wash jean that it's a pattern. Alrighty. So we have just one outfit to go. Am I right? Yes, I am. And this is the time for the first giveaway. So what I was thinking, and as I mentioned in the beginning, I actually have two. Do do do. So the first one I wanted actually to do for all my subscribers. And yeah, I don't know whether all of you here are, but if not, then please do subscribe. But the first giveaway And I will, of course, also post it later on uh yeah, when I post, the live. But it's actually this beautiful, beautiful vinyl um coat from Topshop. I recently found it. I mean, it's brand new. I recently found it on Vinted. Unfortunately, yeah, it's so good. Unfortunately, it's too big for me. I can try it on for you. So I find it too big. I'm 178 centimeters tall and typically use a medium. And I should have known better. It is a large. Um, Actually, the seller, she actually she was going for that fit, but I would rather have it a little bit more, closer to the body because it's not, it doesn't have a belt. Okay. So when you button it up, it does look a little bit big, I would say. It does look cool on me when it's open, but not when it's buttoned up. So this is the first giveaway, guys, for all of you subscribers, or for one of you subscribers. So do ping me, maybe best in the subscribers chat if you're interested. Okay, I'll be posting it also once I post this one. So, okay, so this was the first one. But I did promise you there is actually one Tibi giveaway. So hang in there. Let me just have a sip of my hydrolyte water. So let's take a look at the last outfit. And this is actually the one where I also wanted to wear a pair of shorts, and they are also new. So I put them together and I haven't worn them. So it's an Agolde model that is in this bleached. Yay! Yeah, the coat is so good, really, guys. I mean, it's just not my size. So, I mean, and I was really, really looking forward to it. I was searching for it, and I was just so, like it. Yeah, I was just so miserable, that it was sold out. But I'm always like too slow, I'm just a slow follower. So yeah. um I don't rush, when I see something. It has to like grow on me. And when I saw it on Rose from the Creative Classicist, isn't it the name of her handle on Instagram? I was like, oh my god, this is so good. So anyhow, but the code can be yours. But back to the outfit. So this is a pair of new shorts from Agolden in bleached denim. And I thought about wearing it together with a navy t-shirt, just a plain long sleeve, actually navy t-shirt. But I would, again, just pull up the sleeves with this brown blazer from Samsö. And this would definitely, be creating that contrast that I mentioned before. And maybe I could even actually wear these slingbacks with it. That looks good. Yeah. So that's the fourth outfit for this week. Anybody's interested in the vinyl coat? Fantastic. So that brings us to the end of outfit planning part. And here's the second giveaway, which is, I did mention, TB outfit or TB item, and it's actually the skirt that I'm wearing right now. So it's a deconstructed skirt in tropical wool. It's actually perfect for summer. It has this beautiful opening. I do like it, but unfortunately I don't use it enough because I do bike on most occasions, and it's just not that easy to bike in. I'll be honest, because it is still a pencil skirt. Okay, it has this beautiful gray color, And it has also a really cool detail. I mean, apart from the fact that, it is, as you see, deconstructed. So it has these two layers that are like a little bit, um, what would you call it? Like, shifted. Um, and then you can actually open the upper layer. So there are those click buttons. You can just open it and have this additional, like actually create a little bit of dimension in the skirt. Okay. I've never worn it like this. I wonder why, actually. Maybe it's because it does get a little bit more open. So I wouldn't wear it like this, for work, but it is still a cool, feature. It's a cool skirt. And yeah, the skirt can be yours. So this is actually a giveaway for my paid subscribers. So again, if you are one, then just ping me. And of course, I will just choose one of you randomly. If you're not, and if you're interested in the skirt, well then please do support my publication. And I hope actually to be doing more of those giveaways if you guys find them fun. So yeah, once again we have the vinyl code for subscribers. Alrighty. And then we have for the free subscribers, okay? And then the Tibi skirt for my paid subscribers. Yeah. So that's it. I'll of course post it once again. I'm repeating myself, but I'll post it in once I post the live, all the details, also sizing and so on, so you will know everything. But thanks so much, guys. It was fun to have you here. Have a wonderful rest of the week, and see you next week. See you next weekend. All the best. Bye bye.